We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello guys, today we are learning the last portion of our syllabus. It is branching machine. So in previous lecture we learned about sewing types, sewing operations, sewing machines, and now we are starting with the branching machine. So branching machine is also a metal removing machine. Let's start with the branching machine. So first question, what is branching? So branching is a machining operation in which tool use is called a branching, having a series of cutting teeth. Means here we have the one tool and it has specific name, it is called branch. This branch is particularly used to increase the different kind of hole segments and different shapes. Okay, so in this operation branch is either a push type or pull type with the help of branching machine on the workpiece surface. So we are using a pull type and push type. So it is available in our diagram. This is the vertical push type. So we are push from upper side. Tool is we are pushing from the upper side with the hydraulic, pneumatic, or a manual or we can say mechanical efforts. And another is the horizontally pull type. We have to pull. So this is the particularly our part in which we are using the branch tool. So we get our final output in the form of the desired cross section of the hole. The part that is product by branching is a good surface finish and dimension accuracy. So it is also used for the dimension accuracy purpose. So have a look here. So this is the first we have to discuss, horizontal pull type. So if I am pulling this tool, so hole or we can say required cross section area will be increased gradually. Okay, and it will give the particularly smooth surface finish and dimensional accuracy. And second one is the particularly we can say vertical push type. So when we are applying any force from the upper side, so it is considered as a push type. We are pushing inside the workpiece. So workpiece will be fit on the particularly vise on the table, and we are applying force from the upper side. Okay, it have a different type of forces are there as I am discussing earlier. So it is one kind of the groove operation what we are done by using a branch tool. So let's go ahead. So classification of the branching machine. So phase branching, circular branching, helical branching, profile branching, counter branching. Then counter branching has two different types are there, cylindrical branching or a pivot branching. So have you observe here, this is the phase branching. We are doing just branching from the on the surface. Okay, so it is a one kind of filing is there. Circular branching, we are inserting particularly cross section area branch tool inside the workpiece hole. Helical branching, so it is helical branchings are there which is used for the internal holing purpose, or we can say it is also utilized to create a multi-point cutting tool like drill machine tool and other tools are there. Then profile branching is also based on the profile which kind of finish shapes cross sections area is there. This is the initial shape, you can observe it is a hole, and this is the final shape, it is in the form of the triangle, that is called a profile shaping. And here you can observe the cylindrical, means when we have the some cylindrical workpiece or we have to do like a gear manufacturing purpose, we are utilize this cylindrical branching. Then pivot branching is similar to it, but it have some particularly quadrantial tool is there. So we are utilizing such thing. Will observe all classification in detail in the next lecture. Let's start with the major component of the branching machine. So this is the particularly one kind of the horizontal. When we say the horizontal, then one question one word is we have to know that it is a pull type, not a push type. For horizontal it is a pull type, for vertical it is a push type. Okay, let's start with the power head. So here powered head is particularly one kind of, as we know the head stroke of the lathe machine, like similarly it is work as a head stroke of the our branching machine, and it is particularly equipped with the electric motors, gear arrangement, and all other mechanical arrangements are there. Then hydraulic cylinder will be there. So particularly hydraulic cylinder, it is utilized to particularly push purpose. So we have to pull. Okay, so we have to pull the particularly branching tool. So it will be a one stroke is there. For stroke purpose require hydraulic cylinder. Then is the next one is the supporting face plate. Supporting face plate is we are utilized to reduce the buckling of the tool, or we can say it is a one kind of jig. Okay, so this kind of arrangement we are utilized to increase the tool life. Then another is the workpiece. So workpiece is particularly situated after the faceplate, or we can say supporting table is there, or we can mount same thing in the particularly vise also, screw vise also. Then another is the branch. This branch is nothing but it is our branching tool. It have the teeth are there, we will look forward it. Okay, then supporting table will be the adjustable table, and the tool holder is nothing but one kind of material is there. We are putting our branching tool material inside the capping, and it will be utilized as a tool holder, as we look in the previously in the drilling machine and all this thing. Then supporting table, the supporting table will be the adjustable table is there, which can move in the vertical direction as well as the right and left direction. So and up to end whole machine is mounted onto the particularly heavy bed, because here the stock action is going on. So we are required for vibration and all other technical terms are there. So to reduce the vibration purpose we have to take a heavy bed. Okay, so let's start. Principle of branching. So principle of branching, for understanding the principle of branching, just I am summarize little bit regarding the shaper machine. So when the branch is feed into the straight line, metal is cut in the several successive layer with the help of the branch. So have you observed here, we are preparing one groove inside the workpiece, and this is the one single point cutting tool if you are considering in shaper machine tool. So this is the first stroke, then I am giving the feed, then second stroke, third, then feed. So what can I do in the shaper machine? We have to provide stroke one by one onto the workpiece. So now what can I do? I can utilize my feed as a cross section, the distance between the two teeth of the branch tool. So branch have a multiple tools are, branch have the multiple teeth are there. So we are providing A1 distance. This A1 distance is nothing but it is a continuous feed whatever we are providing in the shaper machine. So we are doing nothing but we are providing number of teeth, and this number of teeth is a nothing but it is a one single point cutting tool. Okay, so when it will pass from the this groove, gradually it will increase the cross section of the groove. So here cutting motion, as you observe, we are already this kind of cutter we observe in the sewing machine, but at that time it will be only the single x and y direction stock is there, but here the teeth is different cross section areas are there. So here what we are concluded, the thickness of the each layer is same and can called as a feed per tooth, and sum of the thickness of the all the layers is called a depth of cut. So this is a simple calculation is there. If I am taking a 1 mm groove and if I am providing 1 mm feed, so I need 1 mm. If I want to do 10 mm groove, so 10 mm feed, 1 mm feed is there, so I need the 10 teeth with 1 mm feed, so I need such kind of 10 tooths. Okay, so within a single stalk I can complete my whole groove. Okay, so this is the actually basic principle of the branching machine. Okay, if you have any doubt you can ask me personally. Okay, so this is particularly regarding to shaping, but this is the branch. So what we are doing, we are utilize all single point cutting tool in the within a single frame. So this is the branching. Let's start another thing. Next slide. Okay, now construction of a branching tool. So construction of any cutting tool is characterized mainly by configurations, material and cutting edge geometry. Let's start with the configurations. So this is our particularly configuration of pull type branch cut used for the finish hole. So both pull and push type branching are made in the form of the cylinder rods. So if we are taking a one rod, it will have the different components are there. So push type branchings are subjected to a compressive load, hence we are making we are made shorter in the length and avoid the buckling. If the longer in the length, then what we are utilize, we are utilizing the supporting guides, we have to utilize the supporting plates, or we can provide the jig. Okay, so this is the supporting purpose. The general configuration of the pull type branching, which are widely used for the enlarging the finishing performing hole in symmetrically shown in the figure. Have you observed this? We have the some component. First one is the pull end, second one is the neck, third one is the front pilot, cutting teeth, finishing teeth and the rear pilot. So now we learn the individual pull end. So pull end is particularly used for the holding the tool into the material. Okay, or we can say headstock, or we can say cylinder. It will be a hydraulic or it will be a pneumatic cylinder. And this is the neck. Neck is particularly used for the fail safe. We know that the two fundamental things are there, safe fail and fail safe. So when the tool will be fail, it will be fail from this small grooved area, it is called neck. Then front pilot. Front pilot is provide the support to the particularly hole. So whatever the minimum hole diameter is there, that is the maximum diameter of the front pilot. Then we are utilize the number of teeth. So have you observed, first cutting teeth to distance between the two teeth are very more, and for the finished teeth the distance between two teeth is the very small. So we can say first in previous stages we have to provide maximum pitch and then less pitch in between the tooth. Then the rear pilot is particularly used to guide in the particularly hole. So this is the configuration of the any branching tool. Either you can take a pull type or either you can take a push type. Okay, push type means vertically and pull type means horizontally. Let's go ahead. Material of the branch. So beginning a cutting tool, branching are also made for the materials having the useful cutting tool material properties like high stress, hardness, toughness, good heat and wear resistance. So these are the some properties that we have to know that for the selection of the particularly branch tool. For the manufacturing and the representing complex shape, we are using the HSS high speed tool, we know that. And for the any product quality or a we can say productivity and the cutting speed is very high, then we can utilize the cast iron and the steel. And for the specific tooling specific surface finish purpose, we can utilize the thin coated carbide tools are also we have. Here one important things that we have to learn in the material, we are not utilize ceramic tools are not used. Okay, so if we are using a ceramic type branch, then it will be a break. Okay, so it tool does not have the from proper life. Okay, now geometry of the branching tool and their cutting edges. Let's see here. So cutting teeth has a, if we are taking a, HSS branching are provided with a positive radial or a orthogonal rake is 5 degree to 15 degree, and sessions a primary secondary cleaner against the 2 degree to 5 degree means, let's see, we are learn here. So this is the first slot and pull end is there, this is the tool is there. So now we have to learn this thing. This is the gullet, this is the depth of cut, and we can consider this is the pitch in between the two layers. This is the pitch. D means depth of teeth, L means length of behind the cutting edge, okay, behind the cutting edge, and this is the R is the radius of the gullet, okay. Alpha is the hook angle and rack angle, which we are providing. You know that very well why we are providing the hook angle and rack angle. Rack angle we are providing to easily removing the chip, and alpha is particularly used as a back off angle, or we can say clearance angle, okay. And this is RPT. RPT means is the rise per tooth. RPT means rise of the tooth. As we learn, this is the how much rise we give into the tooth. So this is the geometric of branching. This is the another things that we have to learn. Diameter D1, diameter D2. Inner D2 is the inner diameter, outer diameter, and this is the 1/6 diameter, we can say, in between diameter of the particularly things are there. So this is the geometry of the branching that we have to learn properly, okay, because in 2 or 3 or 4 marks they may be asked with the diagram in GTU. Now selection of a branch and branching machines. So how we can select the particularly branching tool for the branching operation. So some important terms that we have to keep in our mind. First is the types of job, which kind of job is there, size, shape, and the material. Material is the very important things, because as per material we are selecting the branching tool material, okay. Geometry and volume of the work material to be removed from the job. Which kind of geometry is there? Cross section is triangle is there, star type is there, cylindrical is there. We have to observe that. Desired length of the stroke and the branch. Yes, desired length is the important, because each and every cylinder have the particularly stroke length is there. So if we are using hydraulic and pneumatic cylinder, then we have to complete that stroke. We can manage in the hydraulic, but we cannot manage in the pneumatic. So types of branching machine available or to be used. So which kind of branching machine we have to available in our workshop or in our shop floor. So branching machine has to selected based on the, now first we select the tool and then we are selecting the branching machine. So types, size, and method of the clamping of the branch to be used. So which kind of clamping is required for the branching is also important for the machine purpose. Size, shape, and the material of the workpiece, and strength, power, and rigidity required for the branching machine to provide the desired productivity of and processability. So this productivity and processability is the important term for the production purpose. So we have to consider this characteristic to selecting the branching machine, okay. So here we are discussing some mounting and clamping branching in the machine. So here you can observe that unclamp, fitness, and okay, last start. So here we have the unclamp and fittings are there. This is mounting and clamping branching in the machine. So here we have one metal type arrangement is there. This is the teeth are there. We are inserting this branch tool inside it, and then we are fit like this. This is the unclamp and this is the clamp. You can observe here, this is the unclamp. So this tooth has the upper side. When we fit it with the teeth, it will be a fit in the particularly neck. So this neck portion is utilized for the mounting the pull type branch. So another is the mounting and clamping branching in the machine. Let's see here, here is a fitting pull type branching by an adapted and pin. So here we are utilizing pin. So this is nothing but we are utilize one kind of the old ham, we can say the it is a particularly used for the proper fitting purpose, okay. So pin we are providing here, and this is the adapter. So this is our tool which can fit it inside. So for that to put the pin, we have to provide a slot inside the branch tool. Then the mounting and clamping branching in the machine. So this is the another branch is there, okay, and we are fitted by the branch. This is the upper side holding devices are there, so we are putting at upside and fit it, okay. And this is the mount and clamping type branching in the machine. So you can utilize observe here, the guide bolts are there, frames are there, and workpiece is there. So this is the tool, it will be a move like this, and here we can utilize the frame, okay. This is a flange type arrangement is there, and here you observe that workpiece is here. This is the vertical branch tool are there, and this is the clamp which is fixed to the locking the block. So here we can utilize 3 to 1 principle for the fixing purpose. So up till now we just covered today this much portion. Tomorrow we are learning types of the branching machine with detail. Thank you everyone.